Hello everybody. Guys, I'm going to give you guys an update about my first impression coming to Phuket. So we are going off in maybe half an hour. So while waiting for the taxi, I'll just hop on and tell you guys what do I think about Phuket on my first impression. I remember we arrived quite late in the evening or the late afternoon. I think it's about 19:25 we arrived. Phuket Airport is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. When you come out from the plane, you go immediately to the custom, you go out, and then there is a plenty of station where you could book a taxi. So from the custom out, it's just maybe less than 50 meters. You will come out to the airport, and there you can either flag a taxi, or you can take this minivan, or you can hire a private taxi. But my suggestion is to hire a private taxi because you will get from the airport directly to the hotel within maximum 1 hour. For us, we are staying in the katabeach area, so it will take approximately 1 hour. So it depends on how the driver drive. If you take the expressway, it will probably take around 45 minutes to 50 minutes. So about 1,000 baht. If you take the minibus, my suggestion, don't do that because they will bring you for sightseeing. They will wait for 12 people together into this minivan, and then they will bring you to different places before they bring you to hotel. They will bring you into the LG is trying to prank this live streaming. So I'm going to tell you what happened at the end of this video, right? Why I'm laughing. Uh, so they will bring you to this place, and then they will try to promote to you, what kind of package, the best price you ever can get. So I've heard a lot about that. We was wanting to take a taxi from the station where, I just want to go and check out because the price is quite standard. If you go to Qatar, it's 1,000. If you go to Patong, it's slightly cheaper, about 800. And then Karon is about 1,000. So these are the three beaches that are very popular in Phuket if you come here. Um, and then we were trying to take a taxi, and then the lady said, oh, stop, don't take, I will recommend you, we can get free taxi. So I thought, okay, my God, it's another scam. So they refer us to another office, which is just across, and they said, oh, we are promoting a high income travelers membership. So would you be interested to come and just listen to us for 90 minutes? We will give you a full presentation of our service. And I said no right away. I said no, we don't want that. And then on the other hand, I was thinking, wow, 17 days we will be here. So what are we going to do? We must find something to do, right? So since they provide us free transport and then also free package, like they have this show, they call that the fantasy, and they said we will reward you if you just come and listen to us, give us a chance to just present. There's no obligation that you must take up the package. Maybe on your next trip, like next time you come to Phuket, or you go to any of our in Vietnam, why not? And we have nothing to lose because we just go and listen, give them a chance. 90 minutes, they come pick us and leave us in the airport, in the hotel, and also they will, bring us to places. Of course, all this is free because research, they could do some surveying on us. So they want us to come and take a look. So it's a 5-star resort, and we are going there later. The driver is on the way to come and pick us. So we're going there. We'll see what happens. Alright, I'll keep you guys posted on the outcome, whether is this a real scam or not. Alright, but we are very prepared what not to do and what to expect. So we are thinking maybe my first impression about Thailand is that the people here are very polite. They are very service minded. They the place is very clean. I only except if you go on the street, there was you see a lot of rubbish. And the hotel that we are staying in is not a 5 star, it's unfortunately, but we felt at home here, even though it may not be the most glamorous hotel, but we feel like we have a connection with people who work here, and I read about the review about this hotel. They say, oh, they have bad customer service, their reception is bad service and all that. And I think also basically how you are treated is how you treat people. So if you treat people with kindness, with customer service here, when you come to a new country, you have to they and are not so uh, polite, in a way, or maybe they don't smile so much. But most of them they do, even though some of them they have like 2 jobs. Most of them have 2 jobs here, and it's very difficult to keep up with the quality, the standard of living here, because it's very high for them. And most of the people who work in the hotel branches, they are the people who are not really Thai. They are from Myanmar. They're from. We have a guy from Philippines. They get just like in Singapore. We have people who work from other country in this kind of service branches or industry. Uh, in terms of food wise, I think the food, if you are looking for the authentic food, I suggest that you go to the not the tourist track area. What I meant, when you go to a Katabeach, right? They have all this restaurant, very nice setting, on just near the beach area. Don't go to that. Go to those places that are hidden inside the country, because I feel like the reason why we choose this hotel is because it is a bit far in, a little bit, and we don't mind walking. Take it as like an exercise, morning walk and then evening walk back home. So whatever things that we eat, we just digest easily. And we found a place where it's not far from our hotel, which is a small coffee shop. So the receptionist told us, she said, go there and try their pad thai, and it's called Pad Thai Drive, something like that. And then this couple, they just run this small rundown, a bit rundown coffee shop, and we went there for a pad thai, and I tell you, the pad thai was really really good. About 60 baht, which is ridiculously cheap, and I think this is the places that you should go to the local like a coffee shop. I think they serve more authentic food, because these are the people that cater to those people who work around the hotel area. All right, makes sense or not? And they are cheaper and they're nicer. And if you go to those places that is near the beaches, those are the places that are catered for tourists. And to me, I find that the flavor is not as good as those that is in the inside the city, outside the tourist area. So try and find that, and then talk to the receptionist, and get tips from them. "Oh, I don't want tourist area. Do you have any authentic uh, coffee shop or restaurant that you could recommend? If you have to take a taxi or what, I think it's worth it, because in terms of taxi, even though like yesterday we went to town, we took a private chartered they call taxi, but actually it's a mini bus. So it's a minivan. You can six about 12 people, maybe 10 people in the bus. So they bring us, just 2 of us, me and LG. We went all the way to town, this night market, and it cost just 500 baht, which is almost similar to taking a bus from Shaleffield to town. So this is nothing for us. So I think if you can arrange with the hotel, because that was how we got the deal. We sat there at the hotel. I went down 1 hour earlier before we leave, and then I talked to the receptionist, and I said, I'm going to town. I have this Grab service. They know Grab taxi, Grab car, but the price is about the same. But if you go with somebody that Grab, you do not know who the heck they are. But if you come with somebody from the hotel, and they have this connection with the hotel, and they can give you a rate that is compatible to Grab, why not? Take that opportunity, because I think that is a smarter way, because that way you feel safer, even though it might be a little bit more higher, but come on, you want to be safe in this country. It's not that I don't feel safe in this country. I felt safe in this country. Um, but I just felt like I need to have some reassurance so that, I don't end up in a place where I don't know how to find my way back. So I think check with the hotel. They are very helpful. If you are friendly and if you are open, and chances is that people will help you and they will try to get the best deal for you, making sure that you are satisfied. So when we come back from the market, I bought this guy, the receptionist, a small packet of dessert, the coconut, rice and this banana, and they have this coconut juice. So I came back with that and I gave. He was so happy. So these are something that sometimes it's not like you give people money. You bring this thing back with a heart that you really care for the person. So this guy, he was so happy. He said, "Oh my God, I didn't expect that you buy me this." Yeah, things like that you can do for people. People will feel appreciated, and then they will even want to help you even more. And that is why I feel like we should all come with an open heart. Don't calculate too much. Uh, and also think that this place is people who are struggling. They are merely living on ages. And people that we spoke to, they have at least two jobs. Daytime and then nighttime, and then part-time on Saturday, Sunday at the market, and then they work in the night shift in the hotel, which I feel like it's so poor thing. It's like they only have 5-6 hours to sleep, which is terrible. So feel like you can contribute and feel like you could help out. I think that is one way that you could make your trip more meaningful. Like you could give people a better life. So well, come and visit Phuket. I think Phuket is a nice place. It's the most expensive transport a whole of Thailand. The communication for buses is terrible here. There is no public buses. They have a public buses, but without the top, and then it's very very hot. And also taxis is all over the place. They're competing with each other. You can be standing in the hotel in front, and then somebody can offer you 20-30 minutes ride for 800 baht, and then you cross the street, somebody else can offer you 600, and then maybe the next one can offer you 400. So you never know. Like yesterday we went to the market, right? I saw a leather bag which was very very nice. Unfortunately, it didn't have this. I just bought a new phone, so the phone didn't fit into that pocket that I want to put my telephone, because I feel like it's very easy to reach. I want it to be easily reached. And then I was thinking, it's made of leather and it's made of elephant. And I said, no, no, no. I'm not going to buy anymore this kind of stuff, because animal, come on. So I was just trying to test the market, and the offer price was 2,500 baht. And at the end, I could come down to 500 baht. So just imagine, it's like how many percent? 20% of the price, 80% discount. So guys, I'm not intention to, I just want to test the market. And then I say, oh my goodness, the price is like, these people has like very, very little minimum money, and they still want to make a living out of that. So when you bargain, you have to look also. If the shopkeeper has like children in the shop, these are a family that need support and money. So never mind, don't bargain so much. Just feel like, okay, you can. And if the thing is really reasonable, and if it's to your mean, just pay and move on. Unless it's something that is really really expensive, and you feel like it's a little bit overpriced because you are a tourist, then maybe it's just for the fun sake. Just bargain and see what happens. And it's quite fun because we were like shocked from 2005 to 500. That is ridiculous. And also the weather here is very humid. We came here, the first day was sunny. We went to the beach on the next day, and then yesterday we slept until 10:30 after the beach. You can be really tired, because for us from Scandinavian area region, we go to a place where it's so hot. you know, your body is like absorbing all the heat, and you know, you're trying to cope with the weather and the humidity. So you might find it's a little bit overwhelming. So your body is trying to like not shut down, but when you rest, you make sure you rest properly, especially the first 1 2 days, because you want to prepare the body to climatize the body to the local weather. So I think rest, drink a lot of water. Water, you cannot drink them from the tap. You have to buy them, and it's not expensive at all. So buy water. Make sure you keep yourself hydrated all the time, and then you know, try to avoid the like too much deep fried food. They have a lot of deep fried food, I noticed, and also a lot of restaurant. You notice the price is like quite different. uh, some restaurant in town, in the tourist area, can be very cheap or very expensive. There's not so much of a medium, like in between, you know. It's either they are very cheap because they have to fight with the rest of the restaurant, which offer a higher price, maybe higher quality, and then the lesser popular restaurant have to beat the high price. That's why they are very cheap. So this is my first impression, and I find that in terms of spiciness, you know, I don't eat spiciness anymore. So for me, I'm an Asian, I still find that their chili is like wow. Phew. Even yesterday we went to the market, we buy this crab, uh, the fish cake, and the lady said, I put a little bit for you, the chili. I couldn't eat it. I couldn't eat that. I was like, my mouth was like burning, you know, I can't feel anything. Definitely, Naka Market is something that you should visit because it's very exciting. Everything is like new, that the food, we never seen that kind of food in Sweden or even in Singapore. So, and then the shopping there is crazy. It's a lot of things that you can buy. And there are a lot of night market. Uh, the Naka Market is only Saturday, Sunday, and some of the other market is like night market. They are operated from Wednesday to Sunday, some of them. So you have to check out on the Googles. It's the best way to check is just type exactly what you want. Let's say if you want to know, okay, I want to go out for a night in Patong Beach. So what can you find, right? So, and it's very easy to find information with TripAdvisor, and in terms of I don't know, in terms of comfort wise is okay. I don't know. I think this hotel is considered like between 3 2 stars. So it wasn't so important to us. We felt like uh, you know, a bit from far from tourist area is better. It's more peaceful, and it's more calm, and we felt like we are living among the local people. And you go out, you see local people, you see local shops, coffee shop, and that is what that we want to experience. When we see how people live, you know, in real life, not just among the tourist area where you only see big hotels and you know, and tourists. I don't want that. We want to avoid that. So we'll see. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy this live, and if you do, please give a thumbs up. And I hope I can do more live streaming about Thailand, Phuket. And if you like, you can check on to my Facebook page where I upload and share albums about our trip from day 1 to day 4 right now. So you can see all our pictures there. All right. So I hope you have a nice day ahead, and I hope to see you in my next. And I promise you, I want to tell you why, right? LG, he was actually swinging himself at the door, like, you know, dancing some bar dancing. That's why I was laughing. He was doing the helicopter. Have a nice day, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye, guys. Mwah.